Hello, my fellow readers. This is I, Dark Symphony Simpson, back with Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. So last time, I beat Sunken City, and I beat the Bundata training course, and I also got my ass whooped in Howler Gorge. I am ashamed of myself for that. So let's go and let's just finish the amateur pod racing circuit. Let's just do that. Try and get something going on here. So we're on the Mongarza Speedway in Mongaza. Balderdash? So let's get started. Start to race. So this is, I think this is like the true beginner course. Yeah, this is like mostly a circle.
The current record holder for this track is Tinto Pagalies.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do something. Hold on one second. I'm actually gonna check something real quick. What did I put for Z? Yeah. My guess is since he says that, it's like, okay, so he's taught the other racers. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna be like easy. Let's see. I don't even need the thing to beat this level. It's like so easy. Let's see. So in last video I mentioned
It's a new
that my thought, like I was talking about how I thought Star Wars was a racing game. Yeah, I like focused too little. So I thought, yeah. So when I played Star Wars, and I played this. Oh yeah, you can actually lap racers in this. I honestly thought that there was just, it was just really nothing. That it was just, it was like a racing thing. And I was, surprised when I started watching Star Wars, and it's like, oh, it's a space epic thing. And it's like, I still didn't get it. I really still didn't get what was going on. Like, who is this? Who is this? Why are they referencing, like, this guy with a dark helmet? I got a Darth Vader. And I was just hopelessly confused. Alright, let's look at this pod racer first before I continue. Hey, we have this guy. Okay, so we're gonna show you what his stats is. Let's see. Okay, so what's his stats again? He's pretty balanced. So I'm actually gonna show you I'm just gonna show you the vehicle. Like, here's the actual pod racer. Here's what he looks like. Let's see. There we go. Alright, this is what that. Alright, so let's. This is what he looks like. Hello. You look like a dog thing. I don't know. I like the fact that, like, literally this was, I think, 1999, and they put so much personality in this guy and all the characters that it's not even funny. I'm gonna show you Navior. Oh. I mean, you can do like you can do a winner take all thing. I did not know. Okay, I didn't know that. This is supposed to be 40. Yep, this is 44. I didn't know. I didn't know you can do. I didn't know you can do that. Let's see. Okay, so. I didn't know you can do winner take all. I didn't know that. Okay, so I'm gonna do winner. I want to try this winner take all. Let's see. Let's get Aldorbedo. Come on, let's get this bounty hunter. Let's get that 3200. If I knew winner take all was a thing, I would have just started. I would have done that first. But better late than never. Let's see. Let's. Okay, so okay, almost crashed. I don't know how that happened. It somehow glitched underneath. I forgot this game does have some glitches. They all this is an old game, so of course it's gonna have some glitches. I'm gonna crash. No. No. Okay, so that was scary because I crashed like a couple times. So let's see. So yeah, when I first saw, and I'm like, oh, I really like this movie. And then I saw all of the stuff with. I never really watched Star Wars, but past that, and then I saw Tarkovsky's. Trying to get to Tarkovsky's whole series with the Clone Wars, and it's like, okay, this is really cool. But then I mostly remember Tarkovsky for Samurai Jack. Like that's what I mostly remember him for. So it was kind of startling to see, hey, he made like a Star Wars series. Like, okay, that's really cool. And this is the.
It's a new.
This is the. God damn it! Not again! So I was trying to. I liked it. That's I thought the quiet thing. I like Shaak Ti. I like I thought the orange thing. I guess that's why I liked Ahsoka. She reminded me of Shaak Ti. That's what I'm guessing. I'm really just guessing at nope. I'm really just guessing at this point. And I saw they were going to be doing some an anime series based off the Clone Wars. And it's like, oh, that's cool. It's like, oh, we're gonna get like a new character. It's like, okay. And then I found out, oh, it's inverse species, Tutunga. It's like, wait, is that the species where... I'm gonna crash. I found out it's a Tutunga. It's like, oh, that's the orange skin chick. It's like, okay. And I found out it's like, oh, it's a little orange skin chick. It's like, oh, but she's so adorable. I found out she's a bitch. It's like, oh, there's Ahsoka in a nutshell. I did like the cartoon. I really love the cartoon. I thought it was one of the better cartoons I saw around that time. like, if you remember, like, I think they were doing like a CN Real thing around that time, and nobody liked it. Like, it's like, hey, let's just do all these weird, wacko cartoons interlaced with like weird, crappy live action shows, like it had like a builder show, like they were trying to be like discount. They were trying to be discount. There we go. They were trying to be discount, I guess. Discount Mythbusters, I think. Either discount Mythbusters or discount like discount Mythbusters or discount nonsense. I stay and get this map. Yeah, I can't remember the show. Like, I think there was like one with like 3 guys trying to do like weird, gross stuff, and people thought that's not cool. That's just weird. And it's like Cartoon Network, dude. Like, your whole shtick is in the name, cartoon. And when we were seeing these shows, I'm like, what is going on with this? Here's Crash. What is going on with these shows? And then I'm like confused. It's like, oh, we're doing Star Wars. Like, okay, I remember Star Wars. And we see General Grievous. Like, oh, that's cool. And like around that time, like the only saving grace was Star Wars. Like, if it wasn't Star Wars, then you pretty much weren't watching anything on Cartoon Network at that time. Like, you really weren't. You were watching Star Wars, and you were pretty much just going, huh, well, I regret nothing. And just goofing off, and just not watching anything. And then regular show and Adventure Time came out, and everyone was like, okay, now we got cool shows again. And now we basically got, like, crappy shows again. Adventure Time ended, regular show ended, and now we got, what, Clarence? Clarence is not a good show. Then we had Steven Universe. We do not talk about Steven Universe as a show, because I do remember watching Steven Universe. Not a lot. I saw, like I said, I think in one of my reviews I mentioned that I talked about it, and I mentioned it was like 2 episodes. And where is this? There's Aldar Beto. I mentioned that I didn't like the fact when it did like separate stories, like its own thing. Then yeah, it was good because I saw one of the episodes was when they was Amethyst going to be like a wrestler. And I liked that episode. So here's Aldar Beto's ship. Where's that guy? There's Aldar. Hello, Aldar. Dang. I knew you were skinny. I didn't think you were that skinny. Oh. What is that? I don't even know what was like half of that stuff. Yeah. No, Greg Holfast. So yeah. So now we're back at Aquarius, the smaller one. Yeah. Whenever Steven Universe tried to do a story, like an overarching plot, it always faltered for some reason. I don't know why it just did. It really, that's what it did. I don't know why, but it just, okay, so this thing's slippery. No. This thing is just not controlling well. Okay. This thing's just nothing compared to anything. Like, I thought, like, it was just so insipid and uninspired whenever they did anything. Not to mention the fact that when I heard about it, it was at the time, I think it was around the time people started talking about Peridot, and people just overhyped the shit out of her, and it's like, okay, she's okay, so she's something, but it's like, it's just, no. Oh, still first, okay. Oh, you didn't see anything. So, yeah, it's like, when people were talking about it, they were talking about Peridot, and they overhyped the show to such degree that it's like, well, it better, is it this amazing show they won't shut up about? And then I saw an episode, and it's like, alright, it's okay, but unspectacular. Like, I didn't have anything bad to say about it, because like I said, it was only one episode, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll watch like a few episodes, see what I think, and I saw the next couple episodes where they started introducing a more intricate plot. It's like, these guys have like no way of doing long-term storytelling, like at all. That is, that's sad, actually. Like I could tell that they know how to do short-term storytelling. Like they tell like a one-part, two-parter. But whenever they did anything like a long-term story, it got it wasn't so much bad. It just got really repetitive. It's like they always constantly remind you of this and this and this. And the characters, they didn't really change, or when they did, they just kind of repeated. So that's kind of bad for long-term storytelling. Like, I didn't think the characters were bad. I think the whole point of Steven Universe was out of the scope of the writers. Like, if you had if you had writers with practice of long-term storytelling, I would say Steven Universe is an amazing story. And an amazing show, has an amazing story, has amazing characters. As it is right now, since I think Steven Universe ended, it had an okay-ish story, but the characters are very hit and miss. Like, there are some characters you liked. There are some characters you like, some characters you didn't. I didn't like Steven. I didn't like Pearl. I didn't really like Garnet. I liked Amethyst. Like, how do they... Stupid thing didn't let me turn. I liked Amethyst. Like, out of the original troop, it was just Amethyst. Like, I liked Amethyst. I didn't, when I saw Peridot, it's like, she was okay. I liked Lapis. So, out of that main troop, it was Amethyst and Lapis. I'm like, well, that was a show that happened. And it's even shocking when you think that if you're looking in the grand scheme of things, Steven Universe was actually not only trying to ape Adventure Time. They were trying to do what Adventure Time did, and they quickly and here's the thing: Adventure Time wasn't exactly that good of doing long-term storytelling too. Like they were slightly better than Steven Universe, but they weren't like levels like Samurai Jack or Codename Kizuki. It was just okay. There you go. And you had to see things play out and everything. and it was just very annoying. Like I said, I seen more Adventure Time than I did of Steven Universe. I seen half the show with Adventure Time, and I thought, okay, it's not bad. Like, if you ask me, what would I prefer, Adventure Time or Steven Universe, and you saw only the pilot, I would probably say Adventure Time. Like, I think what they were trying to go for with Steven. I think what Steven Universe was trying to do was I think it was a symptom of trying to be too ambitious for its own good. Like it was trying to introduce this world, like this massive world, right off the bat, and it rushed. I think if we were given like a little more time, like I think at the beginning was a little more slower, I think Steven Universe would have actually been a great show. Like that, because that's what Adventure Time did. Like, we didn't get any of the world building until I think they introduced the Lich. But until then, it was just like, oh, here's some crazy kooky imagery. And then when the Lich showed up, then we got the crazy, then we got the world building, then we got the character, like the real scope of what's going on, all the character building and all the world building. And I think that's what Steven Universe was trying to do. It was trying to do the formula for Adventure Time, but instead of, hey, why don't we just, instead of doing it first, let's just do all this world building, all this character building right from the get-go, and try and make it for the adult, like purposely for like the adult teenager demographic. So I think that's ultimately why I think Steven Universe failed with me. Like, Steven Universe is a very, very infamous fandom. I did 2 fan fictions of it, mainly based around Peridot. And I think I got like a third one, which is another Peridot story coming up after Subnautica, outside of the Subnautica story. So I'm just let's actually meet Greg. Hold on, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Okay. So here's Greg. Okay, so as I was saying, so he's got a big one. And here's Greg. Oh my God, the model does not do that portrait justice. It looks derpy. He looks so derpy. It's like they just ran out of time with this guy. It's like, quick, let's just do one more character. It's like, let's do like a humanoid figure and put like some sticks on him, on his head, and that's it. Like, okay. Okay, so let's change. Let's go back to Navior. Okay, so with Steven Universe, all right, I have enough time for one race, and I think that's all right. So I was saying Steven Universe was an infamous, was a very infamous fandom. Like, a lot of people say that that's one of the most toxic fandoms of all time. I wouldn't know. Like, that's just me. Like, that's just what I've heard. So, just take it with a grain of salt. I think that's what was wrong with Steven Universe. It tried to be too ambitious for its own good, instead of trying to play it safe for like the first season, second season. They got way too ambitious for its own good. It they try and they kind of showed that when they started doing long-term storytelling, they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know how to, like I said, with characters, they had a decent base to work with, and with short-term storytelling, I think that could have been better. Like, with each season had like an overarching theme, and like all the episodes kind of correspond with that theme. I think that would have been better instead of what they were doing with like the crystal gems and everything. You know, that's just my opinion. Like, you know, that's what I think happened. Like, I know, you know, like people are gonna hate me, and they can hate me. Here's the thing, I don't care. And if you want to say here's why the show failed or here's why the show succeeded, then yeah, you're allowed to say that. And now I'm actually wondering why I spent like half of this video talking about Steven Universe. I don't know why. So I do think that, you know, the show has some merit and everything, but, you know, like, I prefer, like, if they did the things like Adventure Time, like I said, what they were trying to do, they were trying to emulate Adventure Time with that, but they just rushed it, they just, instead of, like, slowly introducing us to everything, they just did everything, they just tried to, like, give us all this exposition at once and everything, and try and revolve the characters around that exposition. That's just me. So back to Star Wars. Ahsoka, how about her? Like 10 out of 10. I have no idea how I'm gonna get back on top of this. I spent like half of this video talking about Steven Universe. I don't even know. So yeah, let's talk about me instead. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. No, you don't. No, that's bullshit. I lose because of that bullshit. I lost because of that ball. That's just gonna be that is just. No. Yes. Okay. I was a little worried there. So I'm gonna stop for this video, and next time I will be going to Oval 4. For vengeance. Sounds like a WWE pay-per-view. So this has been Dark Symphony 777, and see you next time.